Kung mahilig kang kumain dito sa Tagaytay, malamang ay nasubukan mo na or at least narinig ang breakfast at Antonio's. Isa sa mga may tuturing na haligi na ng restaurant scene sa lungsod. Yun nga lang, medyo may kamahalan dito. Kaya naman kahit na sobrang sikat ng resto na to, and madalas naman kaming dumadaan sa Tagaytay, ngayon pa lang namin ito matatry. Hey there, poor traveler! We're Vince and Yosh. Parati kaming sumusuyod ng mga affordable destinations na mapupuntahan. Pero paminsan-minsan, gusto rin namin i-treat ang sarili namin kahit medyo mahal. Welcome to Splurge Selections! Ang bagong series namin kung saan bibisitahin at itatry ang mga attractions na maaring hindi pasok sa usual budget range namin para alamin kung talaga bang worth it. In this video, ang susubukan nating tikman ay ang mga ihahain ng breakfast at Antonio's sa Tagaytay. Pero dahil nasa Sonia's Garden si Yosh para i-enjoy yung food and atmosphere doon, bit-bit ko naman dito ang isa pa naming teammate na si Asta! Before we begin, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and ring the bell to get notified when we upload new travel videos. Dahil may pandemic pa and under MGCQ ang Tagaytay nung bumisita kami, mahigpit na ipinatutupad ang mga health and safety protocols sa restaurant. After humanap ng parking slot, hintayin mo lang ang staff member na lumapit sa inyo at bibigyan kayo ng stub na may queue number and 2 QR codes. Yung unang code ay para sa contact tracing or health declaration form. Yung pangalawa naman will lead you to their online menu para makapili ka ng orderin habang naghihintay or pumipila. Pagpasok mo sa restaurant building, i-check ang temperature mo. Pag tinawag na ang number mo, sundan mo lang ang staff to your assigned table and yun na, order ka na and wait for your food. Kahit na breakfast at Antonio's ang pangalan ng lugar, hindi limited sa almusal lang ang kanilang sineserve. Bukas sila buong araw kaya pwede kang magpunta kahit for lunch or dinner. And mayroon ding mga non-breakfast items. Actually, maraming options and hitik ang menu nila. May mga salads, sandwiches, pizzas, pasta, burgers, and rice meals. Kilala rin sila sa kanilang mga freshly baked bread, homemade dips, and cold cuts. Dahil nagkikrave kami ng burger, in-order namin ang Mayura House-Made Beef Burger. Pinalagyan na rin namin ng caramelized onions and additional cheddar cheese para mas masaya. Una, ang laki pala ng burger na to. As in. Pero di bale, may kahati naman ako. The beef patty was juicy and savory. The bun alone was soft and tasty.
Sarap.
Sarap ng bun.
Sarap. Ang sarap din ng bun. As in.
May kasama itong fresh potato chips na umaapaw din sa damit. Parang good for 2 ito.
At fresh ang potato chips.
Umorder din kami ng fresh corned beef dahil na-curious kami kung paano ito kakaiba and bakit isa ito sa mga best sellers nila. Sinamahan na rin namin ng over easy eggs. Unang subo pa lang, ramdam na ramdam ko na yung pagka-tender ng karne. At hindi siya dry, kaya naman nagustuhan ko talaga.
Sarap. Well seasoned yung corned beef. Sakto sa alat. Super tender. And super flavorful. And juicy pa rin yun.
For dessert, we also had ice cream. We got banana with caramelized white chocolate and Rocky Road flavors. Bukod sa mga in-order namin, ito yung iba pang item sa menu nila. The restaurant also has a shop where you can purchase homemade sauce, jams, curds, cold cuts, and freshly baked bread. Normally, bukas ang breakfast at Antonio's every day from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. But because of the constantly changing quarantine rules, it's best to call in advance or tignan yung Facebook page nila to check kung ano na ba ang latest schedule. When is the best time to visit? Weekdays! Dahil sikat na sikat ang restaurant na to, you might need to wait in line to be served. Kung hindi may iwasang bumisita ng weekend or holiday, try nyo na agahan because they do not take table reservations. First time ko pero si Asta hindi. And sabi niya naranasan na niyang mag-breakfast dito ng past 7 a.m. lang and hindi naman sila nahirapang makakuha ng table na may magandang view. Pero itong visit namin, dumating kami ng 11 a.m. ng weekday and hindi rin ganon katagal ang hinintay namin. Kailangan ba ng reservation? Hindi. Breakfast at Antonio's implement a first come, first served policy. They do not take table reservations. If you want to get the best table with a view or be seated without waiting too long, you have to come early or during lean hours like brunch and late afternoon. May parking area ba? Yes. There's one in front and one at the back. May ramps aside that will take you to the back of the restaurant building kung saan may additional parking spaces. Pero kapag peak hours, baka maubusan ka. Ang tanong, is it worth it? Breakfast at Antonio's is on the expensive end of the spectrum, but the food, more than anything else, is what the loyal customers come here for. The service and the ambience are also commendable. The beeline of cars during peak hours is proof that Breakfast at Antonio's is one of the best in Tagaytay.
Ang overall verdict?
Worth it ba?
Worth it! Sobrang worth it. Although nasa pricier end talaga siya ng spectrum. Pero alam mo yon yung ang daming tao, parang hindi na uubusan yung parking lot nila di ba? So alam mo talaga na pinupuntahan talaga siya doon, hindi for the view but for the food. Kasi wala naman masyadong view din eh. So for the food talaga yung pinupuntahan ng tao. And sobrang worth it naman ng food nila, serving wise and quality wise, yung taste.
Tsaka yung service, maganda yung service.
Service din.
If medyo may takot habang lumalabas na kumakain sa labas, ano siya, yung safety protocols naman, health protocols nila, parang okay siya. Parang nakakabawas siya ng anxiety.
In our next videos, we'll be taking on more restaurants in Tagaytay. You don't want to miss those, so don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell to get notified when we have new uploads. If you need more information about traveling around Tagaytay and other destinations near Manila, you'll find comprehensive travel guides with sample itineraries on our website, www.theporttraveler.net, or check out the links in the description. If you have questions, make good use of the comment section below. You can also follow us on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Just look for @ThePortTraveler, single L. You may also tune in to the Port Traveler podcast on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. That's all for now. Remember, plan smart, travel safe, and make every food trip worth it!